Hello, everybody! BeMetalways here! Welcome to another weekly heavy metal album review. This week I'm reviewing Avantasia, a paranormal evening with the Moonflower Society, released by Nuclear Blast Records on October 21st, 2022. Avantasia is a German supergroup metal opera project created by Tobias Summit, vocalist of the band Ed Guy. It has been characterized as a rock opera as it features the contributions of various vocalists and musicians, and it consists of concept albums. Conceived in 1999 as a studio only two album project, Avantasia has since released six other studio albums and has toured the whole world multiple times. Now, of course, a lot has changed in the history of this band. The first two albums were really big power metal albums with a lot of trading vocals, many singers in each song. But the band has evolved to another type of power metal with a lot more influences of traditional heavy metal, of hard rock, AOR, and this kind of thing. So it becomes more accessible in a way, but it remains a big sounding albums with many singers. Now, the new album is their ninth studio album, and it doesn't bring any surprises, and it's similar and at par with its predecessor, Moonglow. Even the visual of the album cover is similar. I think the biggest difference is that, yeah, Tobias really has worked on this a lot by himself in his new house studio during the pandemic. Of course, we do have guest singers. We do have Sasha Paeth on the guitars and the long-time collaborator drummer that I forgot his name on the drums. And for the rest, he really did the whole thing. Um, we have the return of singers who have been on several albums. Like I actually counted. So Michael Kiske has sang 23 songs in total since the first album. Bob Catley 13 and Your Landa 22. So those are back. And we also have the return of Ronnie Atkins, Geoff Tate, and Eric Martin, who have been in most of the last albums, so the recent ones. And the newcomers are Floor Jansen with two songs and Ralph Schippers in one song. Tobias Sammet, of course, sings in all tracks and always with one other vocalist together, except for the closer, Arabesque, which features both Kiske and Lundes. So we have 9 singers, 11 songs in 54 minutes. As with the last two albums, a Paranormal opens again with a meatloaf kind of song named Welcome to the Shadows. It's also with Toby singing along this one as the lead singer, but of course there is a lot of backing vocals and choirs around him. Track number 2 was the first single named The Wicked Rule the Night. This is a fast tempo 80s power metal beast. This is, think of Judas Priest. So consequently, the debut singer Ralph Schippers was the perfect choice to bring that Rob Halford flavor to Avantasia. It also reminds me of heavier Ed Guy songs such as Mysteria. Kill the Pain Away is a tailor-made song for Floor Jansen, who Toby wanted to work for a long time, so it finally has happened. And what I love about it is that the fact that it's a powerful, fast tempo rocker of a song. I hate the stereotype of using female singers for ballads only, but here she, like she does in Nightwish or After Forever, demonstrates such a powerful and beautiful voice at the same time. She's my favorite female singer who doesn't use harsh vocals. It's great to see her in yet another track, Misplaced Among the Angels, which happens to be surprisingly one of my favorite songs on the album, despite being a slow tempo, almost ballad kind of song. I just love the chorus of this song, the vocal melodies, and of course, Floor's contribution is just amazing. The longtime contributors Kisk and Lander are featured in the Inmost Lights and I Tame the Storm, respectively, and both are typical and straightforward Avantasia power metal hard rock songs that are well crafted for their singers. And of course, Toby has learned to work with both of them very well over the years. Another longtime contributor, Bob Catley, returns to sing the track, which has kind of a Van Halen flavor to it, especially to the guitar work during the intro. And as usually in a Catley song, it features a big and epic chorus. Arabesque closes the album and is one of my favorite songs on the album. One of the one of the great songs Avantasia has ever made. This is an epic 10-minute song with the three singers, Toby himself, Kisk, and Lunde. And of course, this can only mean it's an amazing song. I actually wish the album had more songs like this one. It's a dynamic song full of different passages. It gives this Middle Eastern flavor due to probably use of the Phrygian scale for the riff. It's just a great progressive power metal stuff. I actually read that this was actually designed to be on the previous album and was reformulated for this one. So, and at the same time, he also said he already wrote another epic that is left for the next album. So we will have a next album, hopefully sooner rather than later. Anyway, while I'm happy that there is no female singer getting into a ballad, there is still a ballad, which is something that he always does with Avantasia, and this one is Paper Plane featuring Ronnie Atkins from Pretty Maids. I really don't like this song, which is a pity as Atkins has sang some great songs in previous albums. Other than that, my only disappointment is that the album seems to be a very formulated in the sense of the structure, the choices, the guests are all very similar to the last 2 or 3 albums. Maybe that's intentional to create like a 4 album consistent era of Avantasia. In that case, I hope to see something a little bit different in the next album. But as always, that's just me being picky. Overall, it's another very good power metal album from Avantasia. There are no surprises really, but it's fun, well written, and executed. To me, all songs but one, as I mentioned, are good to very good. The guest singers have all delivered great performances, and the addition of Floor and Raf was spot on. So, all in all, 82 out of 100, very good album. Anyone who enjoyed the last 2 or 3 albums will like this one, and any power metal fan really should give it a try. So, thanks for being here, for listening, and BeMetalways!